what's up guys? It's Kelly. Hello, welcome back to my channel. As you probably noticed, it's been a couple weeks since I uploaded a video and I've been on vacation and I'm just getting back into the swing of things. So I'm going to do a makeup tutorial for you guys. I hope you enjoy it and let's just get started. The makeup look I'm going to create for you today is using the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette. This is the palette. As you can see, the colors are gorgeous. It has a deep purple. It's got pink. It's got greens. It's got beige colors. It's really, really pretty. It's this color right here. I think that's really especially pretty. It's really nice for fall if you can see all the colors here. Okay, for the first thing, I've already done my eyebrows. I primed my eyelids, added a little powder to help hold the color. And what I'm going to do is for a base, the first color I'm going to start with is this color right here called Whipped Cream. And what I'm going to do is put that all over my lid as a base. Just for all the other colors I'm going to put on for you today. Fall is one of my favorite times of year. I love the fall. I love Halloween. I just love the colors, the crisp, cool air. I love pumpkin pie, apple cider, all that fun stuff that you do in the fall. And it's like the perfect weather for me. Okay, the next color we're going to go in with, I got to get my big fluffy brush. The first color I'm going to go in with is this color right here. It's a kind of a taupe shade, and it's in the color a la mode. Put a little bit on my brush, and I'm going to go above my crease because I have hooded eyes, so I want this color to show up. So I'm going to put it basically almost right under my eyebrow. And you want to blend it back and forth like this, and little circular motions. You want to use light pressure because you don't want the color to be too dark. This will be a transition color. Oh, let's get my nose. The next color I'm going to go in with is in this color right here. It's called Ginger Spice. And I'm going to add that to my crease. It's a deep orange color, and I just want to add some depth. So I'm going to go a little bit below the color I just put on. And you're going to wiggle it right into the crease and blend it up into the other color. Now the harder you press with your brush, the more dramatic you can get the color. It actually makes it darker. And that's what you want to do. And add a little more. And if it gets on your lid, don't worry about it. We'll clean that up because the look today is going to be a cut crease. So you'll be able to touch it up and make it a little smoother with some concealer. Oops. Why do I always get it in that one spot. I go a little crazy there. There we go. This is a real pretty orange. I was never totally an orange color, but little by little, I'm really starting to like the color in the greens. I used to never want to use olive green, but if you're a redhead like me, olive green looks really, really pretty. And I probably do a look with that at another time. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to take some of my concealer. It's the Instant Age Rewind Eraser from Maybelline. This is one of my favorite concealers. Put a little bit on my brush. I'm going to use the mirror just so I can get in there. And you're just going to very gently pat that color on. And what I do is I go a little bit above where my crease is because I want the color to show up. And you want to take your time with this. There's no hurry. Once you get the hang of it, you can probably do it more quickly. I learned how to cut creases from watching YouTube videos, actually. I love watching other people do their makeup. It gives me great tips and ideas. Just take your time. And just that one spot. All right, there we go. Okay, wipe that off a little bit. Okay, now what we're gonna do is the next color I'm gonna go in with is gonna be, let's see, where's my brush? Oh, here it is. Sorry for that. What I'm gonna do is, of course, you know what, guys, I love my purple, so the next color I'm gonna go in with is this called Spice of Life. It's a really deep purple. And what I'm gonna do is just go in the outer corner of my eye and pack that on. Just on the outer portion of my eye and a little bit into the crease. When you pat this on, it actually makes the color more pigmented. It just gives it more depth. It comes out darker. And I'm just putting, as you can see, on the outer portion of my eye. And make sure that with the color, when you're working with a dark color, just use a little bit at a time. A little bit can go a long way. If you put too much, it's a lot tougher to get it off. So you want to just add a little bit of color at a time. It's a lot easier to do that than, oops, little smudgy. We'll fix that. Believe me, we'll fix that up with some foundation. And I'm going to pack that on. Oh, I love this purple, guys. Really love this color. And let me just, I will fix that better, but we'll just, I just need to get just a little bit of color up right here. There we go. And then the next step will be, I'm going to take another large fluffy brush, and I'm going to just blend that color into the other colors and get rid of any hard lines. And it's a really good idea to use a clean brush for that. Yeah, I find sometimes the darker shades can be a little tricky to work with. You're just going to be patient. All right, I think I need to touch it up just a little bit. I don't know what it is with this shade. I've used a shade before, or I might have just not put enough powder. And then I'm just gonna use my finger too. I use my fingers a lot with makeup. All right. Now, I'm gonna use my brush sponge thing. It wipes off the color. It's a brush cleaner. You've seen this in my other videos. It works really well. Okay, now the next color I'm going to use is going to be a nice, pretty shimmer shade. And I find that if I use my fingers, if you have any shades like these, the glitters, I find that it's a little tough using a brush. If you notice in my last video, I had a little tough time doing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use my finger to add a little color. And because I love my purple, let's see, there's also a pretty pink color. I think I'm going to go with the pink. This is in the shade right here. It's called Oh My Gourd. And what I'm going to do is put a little bit on my finger. You can see how pigmented this is. And all I'm going to do is just gently tap it on my eyes. Oh my gosh, this color is just so pretty. I don't know about you guys, but I love a little shimmer. And I like to just add a little bit at a time and then add it up. Add more. And if you can see that. Look how pretty and shiny and shimmery that is. I gotta add a little more. Just get it right in the corner of my eye. There we go. Oh, I wish you guys could see this really close up. I think it's really pretty. Okay, now, the next color I'm going to go in with is I'm going to go back with the Spice of Life right here. And I'm going to go under my bottom lashes with it. And I'm using the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH43 brush. And what I'm going to do is go right underneath my lash line. About 3/4 of the way. to halfway. This brush works really, really well. And I'm going to blend that in to smudge it out. And then I'm going to go in with a little of the a la mode right on the inner part of my eyes, under my eyelids. Sorry, lower lash line. I'm going to go in with a little bit of the a la mode. Just to add just a little definition there. Not too bad. I think this shade might be a little light for under my eyes, but so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's see, add a little sweetie pie. And it's an olive green color. I think it'll show up better. And I'm going to add just a little bit of the, it's called sweetie pie. It's a olive green color. And I'm just going to blend that into both shades a little bit. Yeah, I like that better. Here we go. I think I like this shade much better. It just shows up. Oh, that's really pretty. I like the olive green. It's a nice fall shade. I think that looks better. And a little bit more of the purple. Just on the outer part. Yeah, that's just to give it a little dimension. That's what I love about makeup. You can play with it. You can change up the colors any way you want. Yeah, I like the olive green. I think that adds a little something to it. All right, the next step I'm going to do is add a little mascara to finish off the eye look. I know, sorry guys, it's hard for you to see this. Let me just grab my mirror. Yeah, that's better. Do the bottom lashes. A little more on the top. And the mascara I'm using is from Ulta Beauty Maximum Lashes Defining Lengthening Mascara. And I usually try to do 2 coats. I know it's a little tricky to see my lashes. I'm a mascara girl. I've never really tried the false lashes. If anyone does use false lashes, leave a comment down below and just tell me what you think about false lashes. Do you like them? Do you think they're easy to put on? And maybe I'll try them. Okay, that's... Oh, I love that. I just think that looks really pretty. And we're going to get on to foundation. The foundation I'm using is the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation. And this is in Fair Ivory. What I'm going to do is just use my beauty blender. I know it needs to be cleaned. I just haven't had a chance. And then I'm going to just add the foundation. You just want to pat that in and go under my eyes. And what I'm going to do is go under where I made any, if I made any mistakes on my eyeshadow. I know this looks a little messy right now. I put a little bit too much face foundation, so I'm just going to work that all into my skin. And it will look so much better once I'm done. I just put a little bit too much on my brush. And this is where I made a little boo-boo, so I'm just going to go right under it like that. And just, as you can see, that just corrects the little boo-boo I made. I went a little bit too far with my eyeshadow. And that's what's great about foundation. You could use concealer to fix any boo-boos. Blend that all in. Get right in there. That's what I like, these beauty blenders. There's a point to it, and you can get right into your around your eyes really easy. And my hair is getting a little gray again. It's going to be time for me to dye it again. I've been dyeing it myself because the salons right now, they're open, but the one I go to that I love going to just has too many regulations right now. So it's just really tough, I think, to get your hair done with a mask on, and you have to have your temperature taken, and it's just, I might just give in and go because I could really use a professional hair dye and trim. All right. And then what I'm going to do is use a little of my concealer. I get dark circles under my eyes and just blend that in. Yeah, I get a little, I don't know, for some reason the foundation's not going well on my nose. I think it's because I got a little bit of a sunburn when I was on vacation. So there might be spots in my face that are like starting to peel. And then what I'm going to do is just to set that a little bit to help it last longer and not to get all over my face. I'm going to add a little powder. Use some my beauty blend and just put a little bit of powder. In the summer, I tend to, you know, I sweat a little bit in the summer in the hot weather. Right now, it's still pretty nice out, which I'm really surprised. We're at the first day of October, and it's actually 70 degrees out where I am. All right. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bronzer. And I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Matte Bronzer. And I'm going to just put just a little bit on my forehead. And when you do this, you want to do very light hand. You don't want it really dark. You don't want it to be really, really noticeable. You just want to add like a natural flush to your skin, like the sun just hit your face. And then use under my cheek, in my hollows of my cheeks. Just a little. Yeah, sometimes I gotta be careful with this. I'm so fair-skinned that I can't go too dark. And the brush I'm using is an angled brush. It was actually from a contour kit. I have no idea. But as you can see, it's a big fluffy brush and it's great for my contour. Really helps blend it in. And I just saved the brush. A little bit of that. And next thing I'm going to go in with is with my new Good Luck Charm blush from Colorpop. It's from the Mulan Disney movie. I believe I used this in my last video. And I'm going to just take a nice big fluffy brush. This is from Too Faced, and there's no number on it, but I just ordered this and it's a great blush. The bristles are really soft. It works really well. And this is in the color, I believe, what did I say it was? Good Luck Charm. And this is another limited edition. It's a little shimmer to it, which it's okay. So I'm just to blend that in. It's a little shimmery. And then just go put that right in my cheeks and blend it into the contour. And you really blend this. It's a little tricky. I know this looks dark. My setup here is not the best. I just want to make sure I blend that in. And what I'm going to do, I think, is going to add just a little bit of powder. And this is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder that I'm actually using. And to me, this color looks a little dark. I'm very fair-skinned, so it's really tough to sometimes get the right shade. So I'm just going to go over it a little bit with powder just to tone it down a little bit. I just put a little over my face so I don't have any shiny spots. Okay, the last step is lip color, and this is a Melted Matte from Too Faced, and it's in the color Pumpkin Spice. This is the shade I told you about. I think the container is really pretty. You can see it's got little pumpkin pies all over the wand. Oh my God, this smells just like pumpkin pie. It smells awesome. Oh, this is really pretty. All right, I like this. It's a really pretty color. And what I like about this lipstick is they're liquid lipsticks and they last throughout the day. You don't have to keep reapplying them, which I really like. And today when you wear a mask, it's kind of tough to wear a lipstick if it comes off in your mask because it gets all gross. So I really like these matte liquid lipsticks. So that's it. This is my look. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you're interested, please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. And it'll let you know when I upload my next video. And I hope you all have a great day. And I hope you really enjoyed this video. Bye.